What's up, guys? This is Bobby with East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville, North Carolina. Wanted to talk about a special deal that's going on. It's not always that apparent sometimes when you're looking at a vehicle. You look at discounts and rebates and that sort of thing, and you don't always see the value that's built into a particular package. This is one that is a case in point. This is a high tide edition of the 25 Jeep Gladiator. Now, the Gladiators have been around since 2020. They very capable, have up to a 7,500 pound towing capacity. They have all the Jeep qualities that a Wrangler would have, like the part-time four-wheel drive system, which is really good for intense off-road situations. There's some things that I like about the Gladiator a little bit over the Wrangler, like the ride quality. I think they ride a little nicer because of this longer wheelbase. And this high tide edition adds a lot of nice things. So you've got the TAs, the Goodrich, VF Goodrich tires, mud terrains, part of the package. And you've got passive entry. And you can put your hand in the door handle, unlock and lock without having to take the key out of your pocket. Remote start. And this one's got the leather interior and in turn also the power seats. So these all come standard now with the 12.3 inch screen. And so you get that nice technology no matter what trim level you go with. But normally to get the leather, you got to go up in trim level and in turn up in cost. This one you get basically the Willys package with leather, with power seats, with a body color hard top, with a spray in bed liner for really only a couple $1,000s more. The employee pricing we've got right now actually brings this truck to under 50 grand, and it's a brand new 2025. You also get 2 oil changes, 2 tire rotations included, all the things you kind of expect on a brand new vehicle, like your 3-year 36 bumper to bumper warranty, 5-year 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, and you get roadside assistance for that 5-year 60,000 mile time period as well. But the Gladiator is kind of the black sheep of the Jeep line. Doesn't sell a ton, and I think it's because a lot of times people come to our dealership looking for a new truck, and they'll find that they either want a truck or they want a Jeep, and maybe not necessarily both. So, it kind of has to meet a certain requirement for somebody's needs, and why the segment maybe isn't as popular in the truck line as, say, other mid-sized trucks, because you can't get these in 2-wheel drive. They only come as a 4-wheel drive truck. So you can't get the price point lower. Turn this fan down a little bit. I'm jamming out on the radio. So not available without 4-wheel drive. But you can see it's got the manual shifter here for the 4-wheel drive. These come standard with the 3.6 liter Pentastar V6, which has been a tried and true engine for us. You can see you got your color information display here. That's been the same for a little while in the Gladiator, but they did used to make it with a little smaller screen. And other little comforts, it's got heated seats, heated steering wheel, dual temperature controls. The hard top is a little bit nicer for everyday driver. These panels come out very easily. You just flip the handles there, pull down your latch, and then you've got the capability to just raise this right up out, and you got open air freedom. So one of the things that the other mid-sized truck manufacturers, they don't even offer. So it's not a thing that you can get in a Gladiator, a Tacoma, a Ranger, or a Colorado, or any of those other smaller 4-cylinder trucks from the import brands. And this leather interior, really easy to keep clean. The power seats are water forded, so they can handle going into a situation where maybe you get these tops on a little late and it rains inside the Jeep. So, you know, you got some protection that will help. Sorry for the beeping. Got the key in my pocket here. I'll let you know in case you have the key. You don't leave your Jeep unattended, unknowingly running. You do have a little bit of storage back there. This storage is lockable. So you can see up here, there's a little slot for the key. As people do take the doors off, they take the top off. You can take this back panel off, and it is a little bit more cumbersome to take that back panel off. So it's more of a two-person job, or some people will hook up harnesses in the back of their garage where they can hang it from the ceiling and just hook it up to that whenever they want to remove it or put it back on. You can see this one's got the spray-in bed liner. Already got your hitch receiver included. Now this one's got the 373 gear ratio, so it'll tow a little bit less, closer to about 6,000 pounds. But it does have the Dana 44 heavy-duty rear end, and it's certainly capable for off-road situations, but not a bad everyday driver as well. Just one of those Jeeps that I would say, if you haven't given the Gladiator a shot, this is a package worth checking out. Again, normally the Willys without the leather, without the extras that this one has, the power seats, the remote start, and you don't always necessarily get that in the Willys. You can in an additional package, but it's like $2,000 less. And with this one, for $52,000 or so MSRP, you basically get a loaded Gladiator. And with employee pricing right now, selling them for under 50, I think we're like 48 and some change. So if you are considering a mid-sized truck, the Gladiator is definitely a worthy contender. I'd say come by, drive it, you know, make sure you like it, because Jeeps do drive a little different than other vehicles. But I think you'll be impressed. When you come in to East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep here in Greenville, ask for Bobby. I'll be glad to help you out. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.